I'm Lee Belfield, General Manager of the Merrill Hotel and Conference Center, Muscatine, Iowa. I'm responsible for everything that happens in the hotel, from generating revenue to providing the service to generating a profit. Hotels are in the business of providing a safe and pleasant night's sleep. We also, in this hotel, provide a restaurant service, meeting service, banquet service, but our primary responsibility is to deliver great hospitality. Like most businesses today, we use a variety of software which are very important in controlling and understanding what we do. And of course, we need clean rooms and clean beds and clean plates and great food and beverages. The reality is the most important asset in what we do are those people that face our guests. They are the Merrill. I think most of the skills that are required to do my job are soft skills. It's how to relate with other human beings. It is important to be able to think on the fly. And when you're talking about problems like mathematics, to be able to interpret data in front of you, the ability to communicate clearly becomes extremely important, both in writing and verbally. There are jobs in our industry that require pretty specific skill set. Kitchen, so knife skills as an example. Engineering, front desk requires pretty strong computer skills. Personality traits. Patience, I think, is number one. Number two is the ability to deal with a lot of complexity. I think the most important part of my high school education may have been extracurricular. I've got to give credit to the academic side because I learned some time management, I learned some appreciation for knowledge, but the most important thing was learning about teamwork and learning how to interact with lots of other different individuals. In graduate school, I learned the value of research. If ever I was a scholar, it happened in graduate school. And learning how to research, find answers, has proven to be very important here as a general manager. This is an industry that will enable people who start in the industry to grow in the industry. There are some great two-year hospitality programs that introduce the student to the administrative part of what we do. There are some great four-year programs that take you well beyond those basic steps. There are some great places to go for the formal education, formal training. I happen to be very familiar with community college program here in Muscatine. Also one in Cedar Rapids. There are several places in Iowa that offer the two-year programs, which I think are very solid, very sound. Iowa State University has a well-respected hospitality program. As a salaried individual, starting as a manager or assistant manager, it would be in the $35,000 or $36,000 range these days. And there are lots of other ways to get started in this industry to decide whether or not you like it. They're hourly compensated positions. So they could be at the front desk, they could be in a restaurant, they could be in banquets, they could be in maintenance, they could be in the kitchen. Lots of different choices. Sales is another one. And those jobs can range from, $10 an hour to $15 or more. There are some great benefits available to you. One of the pretty neat benefits is there are discounted hotel rooms around the globe. When we're hiring a new employee here at this hotel, the thing that I look for first is a character trait, and probably most easily put by asking the question, what do you enjoy? What gives you pleasure? We're looking for people who take pleasure from giving other people pleasure. I do have some advice for you as you consider what you're going to do with your life. A couple of thoughts, really. One is, because you make a decision today for the next few years doesn't mean that has to be your decision for the rest of your life. And the other thing I would say is, whatever you choose, do it because you love it.